Blokus Shuffle Uno Edition, How to Play. The object of the game is to cover the most squares with your pieces. Lay out the board so each player is near a corner. Each player picks a color and takes the 21 matching pieces and 14 matching cards. Each player shuffles their cards and places them face down in front of them as a personal draw deck. Pick a player to go first, then play initially proceeds clockwise. On your first turn, select any of your pieces and place it in such a way that covers your corner square. After placing your first piece in the corner, you draw 2 cards from the top of your deck. On your turn, play 1 card from your hand to a face-up discard pile next to your draw deck. You must always play a card if you have one, and you must take whatever action it indicates if you are able. If you do not have any cards in your hand, then you skip this step. You do not reshuffle your discard pile. Next, you play one of your pieces on the board so that it touches at least one of your previous pieces of the same color at the corner. Pieces of the same color may not touch edge to edge, but they may touch other colors' edges. If you are unable to play, then you pass your turn. After you play a piece, you draw 1 card from the top of your draw deck. If you have already used all your cards, then skip this step. The action cards are as follows. Reverse. Reverse the direction of play. Skip. The next player in turn order loses their turn. Draw 2. You draw 2 cards, then you must play one of them and put the other at the bottom of your draw deck. Wild. Play your next piece to the corner of any other piece on the board by declaring it that color. The play must be legal. Then, once placed, that piece reverts back to its original color. Edge to edge. Play your next piece so it touches at least one of your other pieces along the side. Recycle. Take one of your pieces from the board and return it to your supply. You may replay it as your piece for this turn, or save it to play on a future turn. Warp. Move an opponent's piece to another legal location, touching one of their pieces at a corner. Double play. After you play your piece this turn, play a second piece that is touching the first piece played at one of its corners. Once no more pieces can be played, the game ends and the player with the fewest unplayed squares wins. For advanced scoring, play that you are competing for the highest score. Each unplayed square is worth -1 point. If you play all of your squares, you get +15 points. If the smallest 1 square piece was your last play, then you earn +5 points.